Hey everybody, welcome back to Old Pete Gaming. I'm your host Old Pete. Now let's get back into the Long Dark. So we are here at the Pleasant Valley Farmstead. We are warming up, which is great. We're about to get very hungry, but I think we'll find some food here. I hope. This is usually one of the better spawn points for loot in the game. Bread recipe. If only there was flour in the game.
My stomach feels like an empty pit.
Well, so far, it's not being very generous, is it? We might have used up all our generosity back on Timberwolf Mountain. Oof, okay, this is feeling a little more like the interloper loot settings that we all know and love. We've got 2 cooking pots, that's nice. Take some delicious toilet water here.
Something's gotta go.
The one thing that we will, for certain, be able to get here is cloth, and that means before we leave here, we're going to have some excellent conditioned clothing. That is my goal. And honestly, we already have pretty good stuff for starting out, so if we get it fixed up, I think we'll be warm, and I think we will have a nice easy time getting up to Signal Hill, where we could find something even better, including that Vista Point. Alright, so I'll probably come back through here with a light, just to be safe, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. It's always astounding to me how good they are at using light to hide things in this game. If you don't have your lantern out, you're almost certainly missing something. Alright, head upstairs. Wait, so far we have not found much of anything, have we? This, which, I guess, it would have been much less helpful to have this sort of be the loot that we got at Timberwolf at the start, and then get here and get plenty of loot. Like, we probably wouldn't have lived to get here if that had been the case. Whew, it's being really stingy. This is the sort of loot settings where you're just, you just get depressed. You just get beat down from opening empty containers over and over again. But
This stuff will come in handy.
that will definitely beat that vest that we have once we get it fixed up. So that's a good win. I see some pistol ammo. Excellent. Hopefully we'll acquire that before too long. That is a possibility for spawning at Signal Hill. I don't know if they've redone the loot tables or not. I know they've said they're going to do that as part of the Far Territories. I'm going to call it that just because the full name is just too long. We'll call it Far Territories, and we'll call it a day. Or Far Territory. Whew. Boy. We're going to be drinking maple syrup here, guys. That's going to be our dinner. Alright. Is that our 3rd lantern that we've acquired here? I know I'm... Yeah, that's our 3rd one. Oh, that one's really full though. I usually go with the best condition one. Just because I feel like less chance of it breaking if you get in a bear attack or something, but I might have to, until I find excess lantern fuel, I might have to stick with the one that has a full tank. It's only 70-something% condition, which isn't bad.
Could end up being useful.
The worst thing I ever had destroyed in a bear attack was a rifle with a full magazine of ammo. The bear attack destroyed the rifle and I lost all the ammo that was inside. 10 rounds. That hurt. You don't forget that. I've never fully loaded a rifle since then. I keep usually 3 rounds in it. I'll drop all my ammo, except for 3 rounds. I'll load the rifle and then I'll pick my ammo up. And that's just how I roll. I figure if I'm having to use it defensively against, say, a charging bear that I've shot and not killed and just made really mad at me, I'm not going to get more than 2 follow-up shots off anyway. And it just it hurts so much when that happened. I can't live through it again, guys. All right, we're going to pull out the lesser of the lanterns here. Use this guy. Boy, he's got a fair amount of fuel on him too. I could break him down and just take the fuel. Look at that. I didn't even see that toolbox up there before. Night and day difference. Yep. We need to find a pry bar. There is the outhouse, I don't even know what the term for it is. It's like the outbuilding that they added in episode 3 that the Blizzard line leads to. And so we will want to check that at some point, but I think I'm too tired for that today, since I can't run. I have enough food to get through the night. So we'll do our rabbit hunting in the morning. Yep, gotta use a lantern. You got to. It doesn't matter how much you play the game. It doesn't matter how many times you found hidden items in spots. You just gotta pull out the darn lantern and give it a once over. Look for what you missed, because you will miss stuff. I think I've found, what, 4 items? No, not 4 items. 2 or 3 items. Alright, 3 or 4 items. That I just hadn't seen before.
Slowing me down.
Now I've got so much gear I can't walk. It's just always blows me away how they managed to do that with light in this game. I don't know if they made the textures just extra reflective if they have artificial light on them, or if they just made it the other way where it's almost like they're cloaked when they're in the shadows. I don't know how they do it. Or maybe it's just the settings on my screen and everyone else is seeing it and screaming at me, but I sure don't see all this stuff when I'm going around without a lantern. I was really hoping to acquire a firearm in this building, but it doesn't look like that's happening. I wonder if there's ever stuff behind there. Well, not seeing much that I missed up here. Which is actually bad news, honestly. Like, I want to pull out the lantern and see all the stuff I missed, because that means I get more stuff. There is a car out here that I could go check. I think I'm safe doing that, even in my condition. Oh, there you go. Oh man.
I think I can use this.
That is renewable fire. The only renewable fire in the game. So we have to safeguard that resource. In fact, I probably won't even carry it around most of the time until I find a spare. Once I find a spare, yeah, I'll carry it on me. I'll make it part of my standard fire kit, pick the best one, and do that. Alright. have enough water. I do have light, but I'm so tired. I really want to recover some condition. I don't want to lose any more condition. Being tired doesn't drain you too badly, but I believe it decreases the chances of, say, a successful repair on your equipment, and that's what I would be using this light for. And so, let's have a TV dinner. Oh, I wanted to put these outside. Oh, and there's, you know what? There is one spot in this house that I haven't checked, and that's the front porch. And there might be a pry bar there. And if so, we could open up those lockers in the basement and not find anything in those too. So that could be fun. That could be thrilling content.
Feels like night is coming.
Oh, well. It was worth a shot.
Starting to weigh me down.
Things looking stormy out here still. Yeah. We'll search the car. I really want to find a crowbar. This would be a dumb way to die. Whoa, I heard something. Yeah, we're just going inside. I don't think that was an actual animal sound, but I'm just so tired. If I was, and my condition is so low, if I were attacked by a rabbit right now, I'd probably die. That can't happen. Alright, feasting time. Oh no, I forgot to put these outside again. Alright, sorry guys, sorry. Can't even run to do it. It is worth it though, on just the DK level, on these settings. They'll probably, if I kept them in the house, they'd probably lose 1% or 2 versus dropping them out here where they'll stay nice and cold. 97%, that could keep for a while too. Drop that. Buy food. Boy, it's in good condition. This is in terrible condition. I think we'll eat that first. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll eat a little bit of this. And drop the rest. Drop it over here so I know it's the used one. Alright, well, that's a decent amount of food for this level. I guess that's why it pays to go by the plane crash. Well, the nice thing is that got us a little more towards the end of the day, so when we get our full 12 hours of sleep, we'll have the start of the day and we'll be able to do some repairing. Alright, 10 hours. Most we can sleep on this level without getting thirsty. Doesn't make any sense to sleep extra when you're thirsty because then you'll just start losing condition. Boy, we have a lot of water. So much toilet water. Just guzzling it here.
I could eat anything right now.
I know, man. Okay, so we're gonna sleep for...
I could eat a horse. 2
more hours. I think we have enough food in our stomach for that. I don't need to... As opposed to sleeping while you're thirsty, sleeping while you're hungry isn't the end of the world. You just lose condition way slower. Alright. So, we got some sunlight, so we can do some repairs. Let's figure out what the best thing we have to repair is. 71%. If we repaired this, we'd get 65% repair, which would put it at 96% condition. That's pretty good. And then the other one could just be a backup, but we're gonna need some cloth first. That was my backup plan if it wasn't fully light enough to repair, was just to rip cloth until it was. But we're doing that anyway. I'm not going to starve myself the whole day, just because I'm already low on condition.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Yeah. Go eat the rest of that TV dinner that we had last night. I think it had a good 300 or 400 calories on it. Yeah. It'll be enough for us to repair and not lose condition while we're doing it. Absolutely terrified. This is bear territory here. Looks like a wolf out there. So once again, the animals all seem to still be in their proper places. It'll be an interesting day when that changes. If I'm not paying attention to the patch notes and suddenly there's a bear where there's not supposed to be a bear. Man, when we find a revolver, we'll have plenty of ammo for it, and we'll have a... Oh, I forgot. Anything? Ooh. Way up to the old dam seems open again. Better check it out soon. Alright. Memento hint. I wonder if those have any practical effect. Like, is there a treasure at that spot? Is that like a treasure hunt kind of thing? Or is it literally
Fingers feel numb.
A hint to show you a location? If it's the latter, yeah, I've been everywhere on this map, so they're not gonna give me a lot with those, unfortunately. Well, I don't need to sleep. I thought I might to warm up, but I need to do some repairs anyway. These are better, but if I fix them up, I think the running shoes will be better. 36%, 58%, so those are roughly half. Yeah, these will be better. But I'm gonna wear these for now. I don't have a lot of leather, and so I don't really want to... Those really aren't that bad. 30%, 30 minutes. Yes, let's do that.
I need to find food.
I just gave you food, man. 54%. I'm fairly 99% certain that when this is fully repaired, it will beat the best. Yeah, by a huge margin. Alright, so wear that. I mean, these vests, I'll probably save the better condition one just as a spare item in case my stuff gets shredded. But so this will put us at 89%. Debating whether I should... Oh! Well, the blizzard will... If there's a blizzard, that'll settle the argument. I was debating whether to stay here and fix everything up to, you know, if not 100%, pretty close to 100%. Probably not the shoes, just because neither of those shoes is really that great. So I don't want to invest leather in those. I have a feeling I'll find better shoes before too long. In worst case scenario, I can just wear these until I'm able to make some boots from some deer skins. I'm gonna finish repairing my clothes. This is a bit of a maintenance episode. Just gotta fix up the stuff I have. I can't afford, you know, I think you saw just how bad the loot settings, especially for containers, really are. I think the Timberwolf Mountain Hut did not accurately reflect how much loot you'll get in
Feels
your
like a lot
average
of gear.
location. And so I have to be really conservative with the clothing that I've managed to acquire. And just keep it in top-notch shape, not lose any of it. At least for the things that don't take leather. You know, I don't think I have any leather anyway. If I look in my materials, no leather. So I would have to tear up one pair of shoes, and then I'd have a little better than a coin toss to get them to actually get repaired, right? So I might just rip up a pair of shoes and still have the same condition other pair of shoes. So that just doesn't make sense to me. I am going to repair the lesser of these because of how much the bonus is. It's going to put me at 96%, which is virtually perfect. And that lets me have a 70% pair as a spare instead of a 36% pair as a spare, which is better, right? So that's good. Fine. Good. Good. We could, let's see, so we're basically getting an 11% clothing bonus. Yeah, or 11 degrees rather. How much would it be if I made one of these head wraps? 30 minutes, that would give me 1 more degree. That could mean the difference between getting cold and staying warm between here and my destination. It takes 2 cloth. That's only 2 cloth. It'll be probably 5% of my sewing kit in 30 minutes. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do that. I'm just gonna wrap some cloth around my head to warm up. Makes sense. It's a survival situation. You do what you gotta do. So we'll wear this. Oh, you know what? Is this still the outside? Yeah, I think that's the outside. I think they're still backwards. Alright, so that's 12%. That's 12%. Windproof, 4 degrees. Keep saying percent instead of degrees. Huh. It's weird. It's like it's not making much difference anymore. Okay, well I can't tell. I genuinely can't tell. Once we get a rabbit skin hat, we'll know, because those can only go on the outside later. But yeah, I think... Oh, drop this before I forget. I meant to drop that last night when I first got here. Alright, so we're a little weighed down. We are 10 kilograms overweight. Okay. For those of you on the English system, that's 22 pounds, I think. Okay. This isn't really usually where I would keep sticks, but I'm just going to throw everything in here for now. Oh, I wish I had some coal. I should prepare some mushrooms just to... Oh my gosh, I forgot bandages. Bandages. Yes, 8 bandages. Oh. I once in real life had a nightmare that I was in this game and got nicked by a wolf and bled out because I didn't have any bandages. might be a sign I play this game too much. So, end of a maintenance episode. I'm just going to get all this crafting done. It'll lighten this up quite a bit to get the mushrooms and the rose hips processed. And it just seems like the right time to do it. Alright. Oh, you know why we're so heavy is we're just carrying around so much water at this point. That's what it is. Once we put this water down. Oh, alright. I hate using lantern fuel, but I'm going to do it just so that I can find the right spot. Alright, so I'm just going to stick the water in the fridge. That should help. And then we have a lot of spare clothing that we're wearing. Alright. I get it, I get it. It's dark. It's the long dark. So we can put down the cans. We can put down... Oh, no, we'll need that for Signal Hill, won't we? Definitely don't need all these lanterns. Really don't need this yet. I think we're going to come back down here from Signal Hill. That's my plan, at least. And the reason for that is because I don't want to have to carry all this stuff on me, and I want to go to Thompson's Crossing after we go to Signal Hill. And it just... This way I can hit up the barn. Don't want to use that until we're in a Timberwolf zone. All this cloth. Let's go with 6 on us. Can't really use these yet. Let's put this there for now. So we're now much better on our weight. Be very good after we put all these excess articles of clothing down. Do I need to fix that one? 67, 65. The ones I'm wearing are actually not as good. Alright, so let's fix that. And then I want to fix these up. Action, repair. Alright. Let's go get our dinner for the night. Boy, look how much fuel this thing has. It's beautiful. And I want the lesser TV dinner. I think that's it. When I say lesser, I mean lesser conditioned. I'm trying to eat the lowest conditioned stuff first so it can't spoil on me. Because the decay rate, as previously mentioned, is quite high. So food won't last long. It's also an incentive for me to get to cooking 5 as quickly as possible so I can start eating bear and wolf meat to get me by and eat spoiled food, right? Because you can also eat spoiled food once you're at cooking level 5 for some reason. Not sure how that works, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to sleep and we'll cut it off here, and in the morning, barring a blizzard, we're going to go to Signal Hill. And there's a blizzard. So we're going to wait out this blizzard, and then we're going to go to Signal Hill. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time on Old Pete Gaming in the Long Dark.